स्पॉटलाइट में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूँ आपकी होस्ट अमिता। Join me weekly as I talk to guests who will share their success stories and inspire us. आज हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में है वो कैनेडियन इंडो पाकिस्तानी बैंड जिनको मिला MTV का आर्टिस्ट ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड very early in their career. I'm talking about none other than the happening band JoSH. Hi Roop and hi Q.
How are you?
I'm good. So exciting to have you here in studio today.
Very happy to be here.
आपकी हिंदी तो बहुत अच्छी है वैसे।
बिल्कुल।
नहीं, थोड़ी बहुत अच्छी है।
नहीं, that was a very nice intro. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. पहले मैं जानना चाहती हूँ, वैसे तो व्यूअर्स को पता है आपके बारे में, you are known internationally, और we'll be finding about a show that's coming locally. लेकिन उससे पहले जानना चाहती हूँ कि रूप aka रूपेंद्र
Yes.
और Q aka खुर्रम, आप दोनों जोश कैसे बने?
हमारी हिस्ट्री शुरुआत एक्चुअली वाज विद रूप, क्योंकि रूप जब मॉन्ट्रियल में रहता था उस वक्त मैं पाकिस्तान में रहता था एंड ही इज़ बोर्न एंड रेज्ड इन मॉन्ट्रियल। मैं मिडल ईस्ट में पैदा हुआ था, उसके बाद पाकिस्तान मूव किया था एंड व्हेन आई केम टू मॉन्ट्रियल इन 94 उस वक्त रूप हैड ऑलरेडी फॉर्म्ड द बैंड with a few friends. उन्होंने शौकिया फॉर्म किया था कि मतलब they'll go do covers, मज़े करेंगे उस टाइप का बैंड, you know. Musically, I don't think that they were very good, to be honest.
ऐसे कुल्ला ही बोल दिया।
हाँ, बिल्कुल भाड़े फोड़ दिए। नहीं मतलब शौक था, लेकिन I think that उस वक्त हॉबी थी ज़्यादा, you know. I used to do music a little bit in Pakistan, थोड़ा कीबोर्ड वगैरह बजाता था. I wasn't amazing either, but I think I knew more about using the instrument. और उस वक्त synthesizers काफ़ी नई चीज़ थी कि you could do multiple tracks on a keyboard. तो उसमें जो है आप पूरा गाना बना सकते थे on a keyboard. So when we ended up going to the same school, हम लोग मैं जहाँ पे move किया था in the area in Montreal, we were neighbors. So we would take the same bus to school. And Montreal में इतने ज़्यादा देसीज नहीं होते. So you notice the other desi, then desis we met each other, realized that we both have an interest in music. So we started jamming and शौक हम लोगों का ज़्यादा था, हम दोनों का उस वक्त the band was 4 people. But we kind of stuck with it, and the 2 other members, they decided that music was not for them. And many years later, here we are.
Awesome.
That's called a very detailed response.
No,
you
but
went
that's
right
amazing.
in from where we were born, and I was like, wow,
That's
this
amazing. But
I wrapped it
इसलिए पता चला कि आपकी background क्या है, and then we figured out is the 2 passionate people that went on to make JoSH. So
yeah, you know what? You could say that. I think that the other guys are also passionate about music, but I think that following a passion requires a lot of risk. We were smart about it, but we did at one point realize कि अच्छा अब हम काम कर रहे हैं और इस तरफ music भी बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, so we have to choose. And at that point, you have to say no to that weekly check that comes, and you have to just say
That's
okay.
stability.
That's stability. Because in the world of arts, there is no stability. When it rains, it pours. And when it's dry, it's worse than a desert.
I guess that's why they call it struggling artists.
Well, yeah, of course. And I think that the struggle never really ends. But as long as you love doing what you do, and you continuously find ways to keep it interesting, then it's all worth the risk, which is what I think us 2 did.
Amazing, love it. कि आपने plan किया, so like they just told you, it's about prioritizing, planning, and then making your way up there. लेकिन एक बात तो पूछनी पड़ेगी, ज़्यादातर कैनेडियन साउथ एशियन आर्टिस्ट स्ट्रगल करते हैं इंटरनेशनल नाम पाने में, लेकिन आप दोनों ने तो शुरुआत से ही इंटरनेशनल नाम कमा लिया.
You know what? Thank you very much for that. लेकिन उसमें हम लोग की एक जो strategy थी, which I think was very हमारे लिए थोड़ा सा उसमें काम ज़्यादा था, रिस्क ज़्यादा था, which was के being in Canada, हम लोगों ने जब अपनी म्यूजिक बनाई, थोड़े गाने बनाए, we realized that we're singing in Urdu, Hindi, Punjabi. We didn't want to release it in Canada. हम लोगों ने ये सोचा था कि देखो अगर यहाँ पे रिलीज करेंगे तो we'll become world music, but we will not be mainstream. कि रेडियो पे गाने नहीं चलेंगे, you know, टीवी पे गाने नहीं चलेंगे, because it's all North American music here. So we said कि नहीं, we should go to India, try to get the release from India, because all the South Asians are looking in that part of the world, India, Pakistan, वहाँ से क्या आ रहा है? So that took more effort on our part.
यानी कि फिल्मों के गाने आ रहे थे यहाँ पे, you know, musicians के गाने जब इंडिया हिट होते हैं, you know, वो आ जाते हैं. They find their way to Canada. At that time there was no Zee TV Canada, you know, there wasn't any ethnic channels, there wasn't radio channels like that. 1-2 दुकानें होते थे, लेकिन थिएटर में movies चलते थे, you know, so that type of thing go on.
हाँ, तो वही that's it. तो उसमें यही था कि tickets खरीदना जाना relationships बनाना took more effort but in the big picture it worked in our favor because चूँकि even as Canadians हम लोग वहाँ से release करें तो ज़्यादा लोगों ने हमको notice किया कि they're like oh this is the next big thing oh I guess they're coming from India they must be good उनको credibility भी ज़्यादा होती है and bigger record companies more reach better videos
Very good
better
reach.
product
I remember हमारी जो पहली album थी मैं हूँ तन्हा that album was a very big flop actually it didn't sell much पहली दफ़ा India was listening to JoSH's sound it wasn't filmy it wasn't pop it was something in the middle that really didn't make any sense लेकिन introduction तो दे रहे थे हम लोग and I remember that although it was a flop I still remember my aunt telling me that I was in Sydney, Australia, and I saw her album on the shelf. And then somebody, sitting in Karachi said the same thing, So the idea was that even though it wasn't such a big hit, we had hit the international level. We had hit that level that, acha, this album now has come from India and it has gone everywhere to all the Indian diasporas around the world, which I don't think we could have done out of Canada.
Love it.
We had to have gone to India to do that.
Yeah, तो आपने really you thought it out well and अभी पता चला आपकी मंत्रा क्या है like the success of your fusion music like where it comes from. तो हम बात कर रहे थे आपकी international collaborations के बारे में. तो enlighten us, very interesting collaborations you have done.
We've been fortunate to have worked with some very big artists early in our careers. And I emphasize early क्योंकि हम लोग actually बहुत नए थे in the market, लेकिन we've made some really good friends. हमारा जो पहला big experience था was Bollywood Music Awards in New York. हम लोग वहाँ गए थे और कुछ 15 artists थे and we were the openers for that show. कोई हमें जानता नहीं था, हमारे कोई record company नहीं थी, कोई album नहीं थी, लेकिन काफ़ी मेहनत के साथ हम लोग ने एक spot ले लिया opening the show New York में. और उस time से we've made some good friends. One of the good friends that we made was Sukhbir.
Nice.
And we met Apache Indian, and we kept our communication with them always open, and we learned from them. But more importantly, we were able to jam. I remember we did a song called "Olegi Meri Baah Fadke" with Sukhbir Paji, and that song literally came up when these guys were sitting in our studio in Montreal and just jamming, and wahan se collaboration aa gayi. And then after that, we realized, okay, we could do this, and then we started to reach out to the bigger ones, and we one day were watching the Grammy Awards, or Grammy Awards pe Nelly Furtado ga rahi thi. She was singing "Kabhi Kabhi."
Yes.
उसमें एक line, you remember that? हम बैठे थे, we was like, यार, she likes desi music. She's Canadian. We do desi music. We're Canadian. This is a match made in heaven. लेकिन जब शुरू किया research करना, it was impossible. You couldn't find her contact. So long story, but we were able to get in touch with their management. And then we got a chance to do a song with her, which was called Powerless. And Powerless, Say What You Want, the JoSH remix became #1 in India. And that collaboration for us actually opened a lot of doors. And so collaborations for us have been really, really fun.
I must say, I love it. You have your thinking cap on all the time. And
you have to.
Yeah,
you have to. First of all, this is not only a bug, it's also a thinking bug.
It's a thinking bug. Nice one. We're going to use that, thinking bug.
No, you know what? We say this all the time. Artists in today's world have to be business people as well. In fact, the artist, his name, obviously, Pitbull, very, very big artist. He says that, music today is 80% business and 20% music.
It's changed.
It's changed. Yeah. And you have to market yourself, and you have to understand that, this is a career. It is a career, and you have to build your career. You have to develop it, and you have to know your other steps that are coming up, just as anybody does, whether they're an actor or a painter or anything. You just develop. And for us to have these strategies in place, we actually never really wrote strategies. Karenge. I think it's just that we're always striving for more, and they just sort of it unfolds itself.
Because you're creative and you have the passion. That's why it happens, and that's why it's so appropriate. That naam bhi JoSH.
I guess it really works out. Yeah.
तो पूछना तो पड़ेगा, like you have your thinking bug on all the time. लेकिन आप दोनों को म्यूजिक दुनिया से अलग कुछ हॉबीज की शौक है?
Yeah, definitely. I think that you have to break out of it. कभी-कभी कुछ और चीजें भी करनी होती हैं. I love technology. I studied engineering. उसका थोड़ा सा I think I'm still a geek at heart in many ways, which actually helps musically also, because आजकल music is all digital and stuff. So computers के साथ काम करना, staying up with the technology, that's a passion of mine. I love watching movies. I love eating. That's always fun.
The eating is good.
Yes.
It's good for the mind. Yes.
Myself, I like to play golf. I like to play golf whenever I can. The only problem is that it requires a lot of time.
True.
And I like to cook.
Cook.
I like to cook a lot.
You like
I like
to
to
eat?
Exactly.
You like to cook?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you get together and...
Obviously,
When music is not working, something else is.
Okay.
yeah. No, I love to cook. For me, it's almost like a meditation, chopping and cooking and watching the food. I really enjoy it. It's not a chore for me. I'm not that great at it, but I do like to experiment and learn. If we're on the road somewhere and somebody's made something nice in a hotel, I'd like to ask the chef, how do you made that, or how she made that. And I also like to act. I've been acting, and this year I filmed two films.
Nice,
in 2014.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Deepa Mehta's Biba Boys, played that, and a movie about Maharaja Dalip Singh called The Black Prince.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you're venturing into other territories.
Yeah, you know
too.
what? It started off as a hobby, which is what you asked, and it has become a little bit more serious for me, but yeah.
Yeah, that's nice to know. Like, आपकी जो music भी थी, आपने कहा कि it was a passion, a hobby, and then see where you are with it right now.
Yeah. You have to take it serious, and you have to water the plant. It doesn't just grow on
Good
its own.
analogy.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome कि हमारी Canadian homegrown boys are taking us globally and we get to watch you on international scenes. But अभी तो आप आ रहे हैं हमारी city में. You're having a show, is that right?
Yes, very, very excited. February 22nd. It's a Sunday evening. We are doing a show called our new tour. We're kicking it off in Toronto, in Brampton at the Rose Theatre. And it's called Distantly Famous, because we're actually one of Canada's highest touring bands. We tour a lot in India and in Pakistan, and we're not very well known in Canada. So it's like this is
changing though.
It is changing. There's no doubt about that. But
Yeah.
this is a show for our fans out here. It's going to be really interesting. It's an amazing. We're putting together a great group of musicians. You can go to JoSH.theband.com to get
there you
tickets.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
JoSH.theband.com, and we're really excited to have a full house.
And you will have a full house.
Hopefully. You're coming, right?
I am coming for sure.
Yes, good. We have it on air, so that's a
Yes.
confirmation.
I'm coming for sure. And I know why I'll be coming, because of all the positiveness that I've heard from you,
awesome.
passion, and what we have seen you doing on the international scenes. So I'll be there for sure.
Excellent.
If I may request you to, in the style of JoSH, invite our viewers to your show, which you did in a sada way.
Okay.
But now I want you to do it in the JoSH way.
Sure. This is a track. It's a Sufiana kalam that we've sang called Mahive, and it goes something like this.
हो माहिवे अर्ज करा मैनू भी आसमानी फितरत दे वड्डा मैं होके भी चुकी अरवा डोला वे हिम्मत दे.
Wow. I'm a big fan of yours already, if you didn't know that. I've been following you on Facebook, Twitter, on the international scenes, and love it. I will be there for the show,
Thank you
and
very much.
all the best for the
Thank
show.
you so much for having us.
We are so proud of you taking us internationally.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and also all the best for all the interesting ventures you have upcoming.
Thank you.
Thank you. तो ये थे जोश जिन्होंने हमें दिखाया है कि you follow your passions, put hard work into it, and anything is possible, nothing is impossible. So we have been sharing success stories with you about how people have made it on their own. You just heard about 2 boys or 2 men who have made it internationally with their own music band. And now it's time to introduce you to a woman entrepreneur who has made it on her own with her own line of products that she's promoting with a company. It's a secret that you're going to find out, all about mind and body wellness. Welcome to Spotlight, Rosemary Fuska.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
And first of all, I'm very, very, very much intrigued by your name. It's amazing. I love the sound of it.
Thank you. Thank my parents.
Good. I think they already started you off on a positive note. So I see all these amazing products out here. I want to find out about it soon, but I want to know, how did you get into this business, if you want to put it that way?
Well, how I found Secret, or how Secret found me, is actually a really interesting, for me it's a very interesting story. I was in the broadcasting industry for almost 12 years and I loved it. It was an amazing experience. Around 2008 though, things really were, there was a lot of stress for me and a lot of high levels of anxiety. I think a lot of, whether they're immigrants coming to Canada or Canadians born and raised here, the 21st century economy and the corporate Canada out there is really changing. And I had to make a really difficult decision to leave the broadcasting industry. Was heartbroken, wasn't really sure what I was going to do next. Started my own business in the mind, body, spirit connection wellness world, because I find there's such a need for that with young and older. And Secret found me back in July, and as soon as I saw it, they captured my heart, because it was an opportunity for men and women to take their power back in the business world, to, yes, to be beautiful on the inside and outside, and to have a very lucrative compensation plan attached to that. So my passion is helping people. I mean, I love helping people. I love helping coach people and just, you know, getting them to where it is they want to be. I did that in broadcasting for years. I do that with friends and family, and now I just do it with skincare.
And now you're here with the amazing line of products.
It is, and it's a journey that I learn and have fun with every single day. I know we just have a few minutes.
But I'm excited.
Yes, I know you are.
I love to be beautiful.
And you are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Stunning, stunningly gorgeous. And I want to share with you just a few of the things. Secret has a large and wide range of skincare, body care, facial solutions, age-defying. Whether you're 2, I say to people, whether you're 2 or 92, Secret has something for you. So one of the things that I just want to share with you, just for fun, is the hand cream that Secret has. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit right on, right in your head. Yeah, just a little bit, because you don't need a lot of Secret products, and just give it a little rub in your hands and give it a smell. What does that smell like?
Well, first of all, I have to say it feels very soft, almost like, I have to say it like a baby's bum, but it's really, really soft.
So now, can I wow you with an amazing mask?
Yes.
Okay.
After this, I'm ready for anything.
So very good. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Secret's M4 mask, and it's so simple to use. You use it as a mask once a week. Just apply it on your face. And for people out there who have issues with dry skin, so anyone who needs some hydration, this is the mask for you. And I promise you, after a week of using it, just after one application, you'll see in a moment when we take it off. Now, for those people who have the opposite need, so maybe oily skin or, you know, rashes, redness, rosacea, things like that, the Secret mud soap. So this soap right here is just mud from the Dead Sea.
Wow.
Yeah, and
soft
yes,
again.
Saved you an airline ticket. You don't have to fly down there.
Nice.
It's a natural way to just shower and clean your skin. That's right.
It's awesome.
We have something for everyone. So the really cool thing that I want to share with you, I know we're just wrapping up, with the M4 mask, is after you have it on your skin for 10 minutes, it's not the type of mask that you just wash off with water, and Secret does have masks like that as well. But because of the ingredients of the mask, among the Dead Sea minerals, they have biomagnetism. And so you remove the mask with a magnet.
That's so cool.
Wait till you see how this works. It's very, very cool. So I'm just going to reach over and I'm barely going to touch your skin, and I'm just going to run the magnet right over you.
Whoa. That's a wow factor. Oh my goodness.
That's all you're doing is with the magnet.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it is. That's
nice.
it. Just like that.
Oh my goodness. That is shiny skin. Almost like there's nothing there.
Very silky, and the oils that you're feeling there are essential oils. So the essential oils are really good for your skin. So what I tell people who are looking for hydration, and I know that I'm looking at hydration, I have mature skin and drier skin, and just once a week, remove it with a mask, and then anything left over, I'm just massaging the oils right into my skin, and then I don't even need a moisturizer. And it leaves my skin really hydrated, soft, silky, smooth. I'm wearing a lot less makeup because of the condition of my skin now.
And amazing. Like it's, I'm in love with your products. I'll be asking you where I can come so I can get these products. Can you enlighten our viewers too?
Absolutely. You
Yes.
know, they'll have my phone number, my website, connect with me. It's secretdirect.com /Rosemary Fusca. But we'll give you the access. We'll give you access to the website, and I'm happy to just do a full Dead Sea facial, manicure, pedicure, because it's about the beauty on the outside, but on the inside as well.
Well, it's about, you know, if you're beautiful on the outside, you feel beautiful on the inside, and vice versa. It's like a positive cycle all around. Well, thank you so much, Rosemary, for coming and sharing this amazing line of products with us.
Thank you.
And it's, you know, a secret from the past that you're bringing forward. We wish you all the best with
Thank
your business venture, and proud of you as a woman empowerment.
Well, hey, if I can do this, any woman out there can do it.
There you go. Thank you very much, Rosemary.
Thank you.
तो ये थी मिस रोज़मेरी फुस्का, जिन्होंने हमें दिखाया है कि we can do anything if we put our mind to it, and it's all about connecting with yourself, mind, body, and soul wellness. Well, that's a wrap for this week. Thank you for watching us. We will continue to bring you guests who will inspire by sharing their success stories with us. Until next week, this is Amitha signing off, but reminding you can follow us on Facebook or Twitter, or write to me at VJAmitha@spotlight.com. Until next week, follow your passions to your own spotlight.